A nun walks past a yes poster in Dublin earlier this month. Image, Sam Boal A nun walks past a yes poster in Dublin earlier this month. Image, Sam Boal TWO opinion polls on the 8th Amendment referendum shows that the yes side is ahead, with one indicating that the gap is narrowing between the two sides. The Sunday Business Post Red poll published today shows that 56% are in favor of voting to repeal the 8th Amendment, a 3-point increase on the same question last month. The no side is up 1 point to 27%, while the number of don't knows is at 14%. 3% refuse to answer. As an additional question, people were asked to estimate the result of the referendum, a technique which predicted the result of the same-sex marriage referendum exactly. The wisdom of the crowds technique predicted that, in the 8th Amendment referendum next Friday, 56% would vote yes and 44% would vote no. The poll of more than 1,000 adults was taken between 10 and the 16th of May. Today's poll is likely to be one of the last national surveys to be published before polling day. A Sunday Times behavior. When the undecideds are removed, that represents a 68-32 lead for the yes side, according to the poll. The last poll on the issue, published in the Irish Times on Thursday, showed support for removal of the 8th Amendment at 58% to 42% once undecideds are excluded, including those yet to make up their minds. The yes vote was placed at 44%, with the no vote at 32% and 17% undecided. 7% said they would not vote or declined to say. Campaigning continued this weekend, with high-profile figures on either side of the debate making appeals to win over undecided voters. We are now in the final week of campaigning in the referendum to remove the 8th Amendment. The 8th has caused and continues to cause untold suffering to women. Next Friday is an opportunity to right this wrong, Sinn Féin leader Mary Lou McDonald said, canvassing on Dublin's Moore Street yesterday. At all times in this campaign we must ground ourselves in respect and fact and recognize that everyday women in this country are suffering under the 8th Amendment. Mary Lou McDonald canvassed on Moore Street yesterday. Source, rollingnews.ie. The fact is that the 8th Amendment causes further trauma to victims of rape. The fact that the 8th Amendment forces young girls to import abortion pills illegally at great danger to themselves. The fact is that women are suffering and will continue to suffer under the 8th Amendment. The crucial fact is that removing the 8th Amendment is the only way to help women who are seeking a termination because they are pregnant as a result of rape or who are dealing with the devastating diagnosis of fatal fetal abnormality. Catholic Primate Archbishop Eamon Martin said in his latest message that to be against abortion is not simply a Catholic thing. The innate dignity of every human life is a value for the whole of society, for people of all faiths and none. It is rooted in reason as well as in faith. To take away an innocent human life can never be simply a matter of personal choice. Archbishop Eamon Martin pictured alongside Dublin Archbishop Diarmuid Martin. Source, Sam Boal /rollingnews.ie. Martin appealed to voters to say no to repealing the 8th Amendment, and then do everything you can to ensure that our country will always provide the best possible care and support for all mothers and their unborn children. Voting in the 8th Amendment referendum begins at 7 a.m. this coming Friday, with polls closing at 10 p.m., with reporting by Dara Brophy.